Let's do some maths. So this is the question of the day. You can pause the video to do it now, or you can click below to view the whole paper. I set up my screen like so to view the question and the working beside it. Enough talk, I'll start now. So this is an interesting question. I like ratios, and we've got ratios here, so it looks like it's going to be good. Let's have a look at this. So the first thing to note is this is the first question that we have left the A, B, C, D set up, and we now have A, B, C, D, E. Obvious, but I'll just say that and leave it with you. Great. So I'm going to outline two different ways of doing this, and we'll see how it goes. Right, so we've got 10 seconds, and we take 16 steps. The first method is to say, right, I want to figure out how many steps I take in 1 second. So 1 second, 10 over 16. I'm not going to simplify it that much more because I'll just see what falls out. I can simplify it later. Now I've got 72 seconds. So I'm just going to multiply by 72 and see what pans out. I see that 10 can be divided by 2, and so can 72. But I can write 72 as 6 times 12. And I will say throughout the GRE, your times tables are one of the most powerful tools that you have. So I divide 10 by 2, I get 5. I divide 6 by 2, I get 3. Now I want to divide 5 into the top, but I can't do that exactly. So what I'm going to do is to divide 16 by 5. I think my error is going to be smaller if I do that. So I get 3 and a bit. Because 5 will go into 15 3 times, and I've got 1 over 5 left. But I'm just going to put a little greater than 3 there. So I've still got to multiply by 3 and multiply by 12. I multiply then, that's slightly greater than 9 times 12. And 9 times 12 is 108. When I look at my options, I know from my working, it has to be, my number of steps is greater than greater than 108. So the only option that gives me that is option E. Yep. Method 2. Oh yeah, so what I thought is I could work this out, I could work out that step a bit more accurately, but it just gets fiddly. So I'll just move on to method 2. So 10 seconds, someone walks 16 steps. 72 seconds is the same as 70 plus 2. That's the same as 7 times 10 plus 10 divided by 5. And I'll correct that in a minute. Write it a bit clearer. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just substitute everywhere I see 10, I'm going to put 16 because that will tell me the number of steps. So there's 7 times 16 plus 16 over 5. Now you see the similarity to method 1. So 7 times 16, I'm going to multiply 7 by 10 first, I get 70. 7 times 6 is 42. And then I've got the 16 divided by 5. So I'm working it out there. And a fifth. So let's just add that up. And the answer you'll find is 115, which is exactly E. I tend to prefer the exact methods because what if the examiner had been mean and given me 110 and 115? With method A, I'd be stuck. Yep. I'll correct myself. And that's the final answer we'll put there. There you go. 5. The answer is E. Always a pleasure. Keep in touch.